Hey everybody, it's Old Man Bull Market back with another exciting, aren't you excited, champion rank up video. That's right, my main man, the man who starts off my videos every time, Mr. Apocalypse, will be my 5th rank 5 6-star champion. So we'll get him ranked up and then we'll do some Winter Soldier punching bag gameplay. But what we'll do there, we'll just do 3 different rounds. We'll just show APOC just on his own. I'll then show APOC in the preferred mutant team that I like to run. And then the final one will be with APOC with those champs that sort of just, up his synergies and other powers just to compare and see what they look like. So let's not muck around and let's roll the tape. Okay, so let's do the first of 3 Winter Soldier punch-up bag bouts. This is just APOC just fighting Winter Soldier on his own, no synergies, so he's not ramped up. As you can see, we've just got the one persistent charge in there, so it's going to be a slow fight. But we just want to see anyway, because APOC without the 3 sort of guardians that get him ranked up straight away, namely Mr. Sinister, Kang, and of course my all-time favourite Cable, missing. But nevertheless, we're still getting some solid damage output here. We're critting nicely. It was a 10,000 just there a moment ago. But yeah, it's just run-of-the-mill. So you can just see that, APOC, unless, your first 2 opponents happen to be mutant, where you can instantly build up those persistent charges. You get 2 per mutant when you fight. Now obviously it maxes out at 4, but in this instance here we're just fighting good old Winter Soldier. We've got class advantage, sure, and we're just going to go through the motions. This, by the looks of it, will probably be at least a 2-minute fight from what I'm feeling here. But we're just going through the motions. I'll tell you what, the thing about APOC, some people watching this might say, well, why'd you rank 5 when you've got so many other choices? You had Kitty Pryde and a bunch of others that you could do and all that. But fortunately for me, I'm in a very good position that I was able to at least rank 5 2 mutant champs. So the first one now is being APOC, and I've now got a gem aside that I can do for someone else. Who that other one will be, I have no idea yet. I'm actually tinkering the idea of taking my Archangel all the way to rank 4. I'll give him a good test out, and then I might even just chuck it and make him rank 5, because he's just devastating, particularly in battlegrounds against the right meta in battlegrounds. So we're nearly winding up Winter Soldier here. We just got 7% to go. Just going through these final motions. And whooshka, bang, there we go. Enjoy yourself. Greatest punching bag ever, the old Winter Soldier. So he wins, and we do this in a time of waiting. Come on, game. And we do this in a time of 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Not too bad. Okay, let's go and have a look at the next one. Okay, so this particular fight's a full synergy team. So we got Wolverine, Professor X, Cable, and Magneto. So Cable's going to give APOC the 4 charges from the get-go. So he's going to be fully ramped, ready to go. Now, this is my normal mutant go-to team. For those of you who don't know, my Wolverine is a rank 5 200 SIG Wolverine, and Jesus Christ, he can bleed the Christ out of anyone. If they bleed, if they can bleed, they will go under Wolverine there. And then, of course, adding the other, particular players in there, Professor X will help because you get a bonus on the prowesses, and we get some extra crit damage because of Red Mags, because of his relationship with Wolverine. And it's a good balanced sort of team here as a mutant side. The reason it's balanced is obviously my go-to would be to use Wolverine against my opponents that bleed. Then if I find out they can't be bled, but they're not a robot, then I'll just degen the crap out of them with Cable. And then if they're obviously robots, then that's where Red Mags just comes in and that's a game over Red Rover. So really you've got a team here of mutants that really can tackle every class in the game, which is pretty cool. Obviously that's subject to what nodes can be there. And you can see this damage output is just superb. Look at that, 31,000. That is just unreal. We're going to do this like in a minute. This is just going to be super. There we go, he's out. And what time do we get here? And this is a full ramp up of our friend Mr. Apocalypse. Just waiting for it now. And there you go, minute 6. Booyah. That's cool. That's solid. All right, let's run the third and final one. Third and final series of fights with APOC. We're going to put in there these champs that actually give APOC, special synergies. The first one's Jabari, I think I pronounced it right, Panther. Got it wrong. Gain a precision buff during special attacks for each damage over time debuff. So that's really, really handy to have there for APOC because he does some damaging debuffs. He's got a bleed and a poison. Strife. This one here is the bonus where attacks 1 and 2 get increased burst damage up as high as 300%. That's a real nice one there. And then last we've got Baron Zemo, and he offers this synergy in here where the champs in this case gain 300 critical rating when fighting against skill or cosmic, and etc, etc. So there's some nice little bonuses in here, so we should be getting a better time than that minute 6 than that usual squad that I use. So let's just check this out and see how well we go. Obviously the randomness of how Winter Soldier performs, and sometimes he holds his punches a bit and that will suck up a bit of time, but we'll just sort of run through it. And remember, we're all ramped up here with APOC, and we just start slamming him now. Here we go. We've got to start putting some damage and debuffs on because we want that synergy of Jabari to work. Here we go. First one, Wushka 8,000, 16. That's all right. That's pretty solid. Some good burst damage there. Yeah, that stings. A couple more coming through. And yep, just go through the motions. Now that we've got at least the poison debuff sitting there, that will help. So we get some bleeds back up and then action and attack. That'll help. And bang, let's get some bleeds. We've got 3 damaging on now on Winter Soldier, and here we come in right now. Whooshka, boom, 15. Oh, we didn't get all the crits. Oh, I got a 24 at the end. I reckon if that whole attack managed to crit, he would have been dead already. So, the gods didn't sort of help us out there. But the burst damage was pretty solid. A couple of big numbers there. So let's see what time here. I think it's a bit better than the first time. Let's just double check and see where we finish here. And a minute exactly. Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed the rank up of Apocalypse. I hope you enjoyed that very, very quick bit of gameplay. It was only ever meant just to quickly show just how he works and interacts. Most of the people who play the game know APOC pretty well, but I think he's a pretty solid champ there at rank 5. Probably not the best in Battlegrounds attack, obviously, but he's a good defender, unless, of course, your opponent's got someone like, Nimrod or Omega Sentinel who can touch him up. But in terms of questing play, story mode, war, that sort of stuff, very, very good. very handy. Still got all that great utility. He's a fantastic champ. I think he's definitely worth having at rank 5. In terms of when he might turn up to be a 7-star, your guess is as good as mine, but it's not on the immediate horizon, so it's probably not a bad bet to have him as a rank 5. And yeah, pretty stoked about it. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to post a comment below on anything else you may want to see. And until next time, take it easy.